There we go, for the VOD. So stream part 2. So PlayStation Classic stream part 2. So we've had it on. We've checked out the games. Mother Nature rudely just interrupted me doing any intelligent cube. How dare you? I'm going to actually grab all the other games I have totally legit copies for. I'm going to put those over onto my hard drive. Okay. So, we're going to follow the step-by-step tutorial. And we are going to try and mod this now. I do have an extra USB port. I do. Oh, I do. But my hard drive, that's the problem. Yeah, I'll probably just do it because I got the hard drive sitting right here. I do need to format a stick of some sort to a Sony one. I could possibly do this one. This is what, 8 gigs? I could fit a decent amount of stuff on this for it being 8 gig. Oh, shit. Wait, that's going to the hard drive. That's not going to, yeah. It's going to hard drive. Because if I format this one to read off from that, then I am literally going to just only have that. So there's 2 different ways I'm going to try and make this work tonight. Number 1, which I don't know if it's going to work or not, because you do have to format it to read Sony to actually read into the. I still got all the sayings. You have to make it formatted and read to Sony, or make the flash drive name Sony. So then the PlayStation Classic will read it. So I do have one of these, which is like, of course I would do that. Which is a regular flash drive, but it has all the different card readers in it. And I do have a few different cards. I have a couple of like 256 gig cards sitting around here. So I'm going to definitely try that method too, see if it will read off from that. I think to begin with, you just need to have, I need to put it on a flash drive that is named Sony, I think. But then after that, it's all good. Like you can do whatever. All right, so that should be into there. So that should be, yes, 487. So that should be, all those are in there. R's and T's. R's and T's, perfect. All right, so this can be deleted. The other thing I'm really wondering about too is when I go to add other games onto it, how hard is it going to be? So let's Project Iris and Albleem. The real question is, which one do I actually want? So let's actually watch a couple of these videos.
This is what 600 games looks like on a PlayStation Classic. And in today's video, we're going to check out this 600 game Bleem Sync build, which anybody could do to the PlayStation Classic. It's actually quite easy to do now. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We'll see the game list. We'll play some games. We'll see how it sets up and finish with a couple extra details.
Cool.
Here we are, first boot on the Solidus 256 gigabyte.
Okay, so this is one of the reasons why I was like, Albleem might be the better way to go about it, because then you can actually get Retroarch in there too, and then Retroarch you can run all your Nintendo stuff on. So that right there is like, ooh, that's pretty good. Now, if we run, this is actually Mr. Mario. This guy is the one that mainly helped me get the PS3 run old classic titles. I'm interested
5 minutes depending on the speed of your. Alright guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to replace the internal games on your PlayStation Classic. This is Steve from Nostalgia, and let's get started.
I guess if you're doing a series playthrough of a certain game series, like if you're doing like a Resident Evil series playthrough or a Devil May Cry series playthrough or Crash or Spyro or Tekken, Street Fighter, whatever, you could end up replacing just the main ones like that and do it that way.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Please do me a favor, if this is your first time here, go down below the video, hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel as we are working our way towards 30,000 subscribers. Now, this video is exactly what I said it was going to be. We are going to be taking our PlayStation Classic consoles, we're going to be removing the internal games, and we are going to load up games directly onto the internal memory of the console. So keep in mind that you are going to need to do this at your own risk. There is the potential that things could go badly if you do not follow the steps exactly how I show you in this video. Now,
that's one of the things about mine. So if you 100%, if the game is on the PlayStation Network, I always say, if you want it, buy it off the PlayStation Network. 100%. If it's on the PlayStation Network, go and buy it off the PlayStation Network, because it's like, okay, people really want another Max Payne. Well, go and buy Max Payne 1 and 2 if it's available, and 3 and whatever else that is available, because the more funding that Max Payne, the Max Payne titles gets, then the more you're going to end up, it's more incentive for the publishers to greenlight a new title to be made, or remasters also. That's the reason why Resident Evil has gotten, multiple different remasters. That's the reason why RE4 keeps getting, because there is a ton of people that buy it. Is it my favorite Resident Evil? No. But a ton of people buy it over and over and over again, just like Skyrim and stuff like that. That's one of the things I wanted to look up tonight too. What is the hold on, before we actually do this, let me just a really side quick thing. This is retro. This is totally retro based also. What game has been ported the most? Tetris. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about Tetris. I was thinking it was going to be like in between Doom, Skyrim, and RE4. I'm wondering which game got ported the most. Guinness Book of World Records says that Tetris has been ported to the most. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because Tetris has been on fucking everything. What is the most ported video game of all time? What about how many times has RE4 been ported? How many times has it been ported? 12? 12 different times. Okay, Resident Evil 4 has a big number 12 on it. Oh my god. Doom. List of Doom ports. There we go. All right. And finally, Skyrim. I'm curious to see. Isn't the Max Payne license owned by Take-Two? Yes. And I can guarantee you they're not looking at Max Payne unless it makes some sales. They're looking at like, oh, how can we make the most money off of it? Oh, we add an online portion to it or something, like GTA Online. I would say they would probably do a crossover with GTA Online before they would make a new Max Payne game at this point. Okay, so 12 times for Resident Evil 4. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so there's been more RE4 ports than there has been Skyrim. I could have sworn there was more than that, if Game Rant has their stats right. It's gonna be either RE4 or it's gonna be Doom. One of these two has the most ports. So that's got 12. This thing has been ported on fucking, I've seen this thing run on a goddamn Yeah. That's why I'm like, I've seen it be ported onto the goddamn pregnancy test for fuck's sake, and like calculators and shit, and like people's like Tesla has a port on that also. HTML5. That's why I was like, Doom has to be the most ported game ever. Like RE4 only has 12 ports. Okay, RE4 is on everything. Sure. So then it's either Doom or Tetris. Then it comes down to between Doom and Tetris, and it's like it's a lot of ports of Doom. God damn. Personal computers. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then consoles 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Technically, this is what? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20. Damn. Wow. Yeah, like I said, it's like Doom and Tetris are the two most ported fucking games ever. Ridiculous. Anyways,
This is actually something I have had a tremendous amount of questions about how to do or if it's possible. And yes, it is possible thanks to Project Iris. So I do want to mention, if you are currently running on AutoBleem, you can't do this process. You need to be on Project Iris in order for this application to work and in order to get these games swapped. And there are actually a few different reasons why some people would want to do it. As everyone knows, Sony made a really big mistake when they launched this, mostly because they were using PAL region games. And because of that, we ended up having these games running a little bit slower than we were used to.
Definitely Tekken felt slow. I will give him that. Rayman felt right on. Rayman felt spot on perfect. But definitely Tekken. That's why I was just sitting there saying, I'm like, man, this is very slow compared to like Tekken 7. Yeah, I guess it is slow.
And they just didn't feel right. So this is actually a way to fix it. If you want to swap the original games, you're going to get much better playability here in North America. But additionally, there is a ton of people who just want to be able to load up, say, 20 or 25 games directly onto the internal memory of the PlayStation Classic, not really have to mess around with Project Iris, not have to mess around with AutoBleem, not have to mess around with having USB drives and OTG cables and everything kind of hanging out of the console. They just want something nice and clean. They just want to put their favorite games on. You do need, this is your first time, or if you are switching over from another mod currently running Project Iris, you do need to do that. I will leave a link in the description on how to get Project Iris up and running if this is your first time, or if you are switching over from another mod. I will leave links for you to follow in the description down below. Additionally, we do need to run the project.
I'm kind of curious to see like how hard is it going to be to switch back and forth between technically operating systems with this. So if I wanted to say switch it over to what is this restore retro what what the fuck's this program called? Eris internal games on your Jesus, what the hell program is it using? Not using Project Iris. Okay, so yeah, it is. That's just his desktop. That's why. I was like, Retroarch restore. That's okay. Yeah, brain, please. Anyways, if it's easy to jump between Iris and AutoBleem, I might make my 25 games. Maybe I'll make the PlayStation just have like my favorites of all time as like the 25 on the rotation, and then add and then switch it over to AutoBleem or whatever, so I can actually run NES titles and PS1 titles and you know the Dreamcast stuff and all that stuff.
Top app again, if this is something you do.
If Iris runs Nintendo stuff though, I might just go with Iris instead of AutoBleem. We'll see.
Do not have or have not done yet, I will leave links to that as well. It's very simple. It's just an application you download. No need to install. It is able to just run out of the gate. Now let's go ahead and jump into this process. Now, like I said, you are going to want to follow this process literally step by step. You don't want to miss anything because there is the potential risk of damaging your console. Obviously, when we are starting to do things like writing to internal memory, you want to make sure you're doing it properly. First thing that we need to do, grab our current Project Iris USB drive, which I've got right now plugged into my computer. You can see it over here on the right-hand side of the screen. And then I've also got my Project Iris desktop app. So what we're going to do is double click on the desktop app and it's going to launch, and then it's going to try to look for my USB drive. And in this case, it did pick it up right away. But if for whatever reason it cannot locate that drive, really simple fix.
So yeah, I need to see something here because I do have a flash drive, but I have PS3 games on it and such. And if I need to format it, then let me use this other drive. Problem is, this other drive is only 8 gigs, so we'll see. Okay, do I have anything on this other flash drive? Securo mods and PS4 saved data, which okay, we can keep all this. This should be a quick flip over to my other external hard drive I got hooked up. I'm like, Tomb Raider, yeah. I'm probably going to. I definitely have plans on checking out Tomb Raider if I can get it to work on the PlayStation Classic. That's actually going to be one of the test ones to see if, because we all know Tomb Raider doesn't like to work on fucking anything unless you grab the PC version of Tomb Raider 1 and run the the OG Tomb Raider 1 on just like a PC hardware or something. You can also I can't remember if I had it running on DuckStation or not. I can't remember that. I do know that the PS3 will not run it. Works on yours? Cool. Use Bleem Sync. Okay. All right. Oh my God, why is this taking so long? Come on. You know why? Because this flash drive is old as fuck. That's why. Shit, that's taking way longer than I thought it was going to. Okay. So what we got?
You just have to hit the change drive button and then reselect the drive from where it's going to be living. In my case, it's the H drive, and we are good to go. And another really important thing to mention is that you do need a minimum, and that's an absolute minimum, of 30 gigabytes free available on that USB drive.
Fuck.
And the reason for that is because we are going to take a backup of the existing games and we are going to put them on the USB drive.
30 gigs for those titles? Nah. There's no way. Well, 25 games. I've been downloading PS1 games for the last week trying to get the whole library onto one flash drive. 30 gigs for 25 games. Intelligent Cube is fucking 20-30 megabytes overall. Huh.
And then we also need to have an additional 15 gigs or so of space so we can grab our bin.q files and put them onto the console as well. So altogether you need 15 gigs for each, 30 gigs total, and that's going to help you in the event that you ever want to restore this thing back to the stock games. We have them living on that USB drive.
Oh, okay, so that's to keep the PAL titles on the flash drive. I got you. You can literally grab those off the internet,
and it makes that process substantially easier. But now we've got Project Iris and our desktop app up and running. We're going to go ahead and go to our tools section and then jump into the mods cloud. Now you can of course go directly to the mods cloud on the Project Iris website and then download it and then put it into the mods folder within the USB drive. If you want to go that route, we're going to do everything.
By the way, also, I'm just trying to see whether or not this is easier or harder to, which program is the easiest way of doing this. Drop and drag, done, over with. That's basically what I was looking for. Especially if I can't fit everything onto the flash drive. Is there a way of doing it to where I can easily take games on and take games off and put games on while I'm streaming? And that was the other part of it too. So then I can flip games out real quick. onto the hard drive and then just like resync it and then reread it. That was my thinking of it. I don't know if that's exactly how it's going to work or not, but
think through the desktop app just because it is nice and clean. So if you go ahead and take a peek at this mod list, you're going to see something called Project Iris-internal-apps. We're going to installed and it's in the proper folder, and I can actually show you guys if we hop over to our USB drive and we jump into the Project Iris folder and then into the mods folder, you'll see that this new mod file is there. All that we really need to do is grab our USB drive, pop it into the PlayStation Classic, let it install, and then we're going to start doing a backup from there. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the PlayStation Classic, and we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of.
Okay, I gotta check through a couple of my my flash drives here to see if I got.
All right,
what
so
I
here
have
we
on
are on our main boot menu. The application has successfully installed, which you guys should have seen on the screen right there.
Can't use
so
that
we're
one.
gonna go ahead and jump right on into the Project Iris side of things right here. All right, so here we are now. I'm actually loaded directly into my ports folder, which is where.
Okay, I like this interface more. Ah, shit. I like this interface more. It looks cool. Look at this. It looks sleek. Okay.
PS Classic build using BleemSync.
Wait. Where's Mario Man? There we go.
Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario, and in this video we're going to be revisiting the PlayStation Classic. Now, I know I've covered this a few times with older iterations of BleemSync by removing BleemSync and reinstalling everything and setting it all up again using Project Iris, and I have to say I was really impressed with how far this has come. So we're going to be modifying our system today with Project Iris. This is the successor to BleemSync, and it makes setting this up really easy. Just name off a few things. We're going to be, of course, be able to expand our storage on the system using USB storage, which will allow us to add more games. We'll also be able to swap out the emulator, or at least choose to use the Retroarch core and Retroarch emulator on the system as opposed to the stock one.
That's
here.
what I'm looking for.
And there's also the ability, if you want to emulate other consoles as well. I'm not going to be covering that directly, but one thing I will be covering is the usage of an OTG cable. Using this OTG cable is optional, but the big thing is it will allow us to use any USB device once this console has been modified. But of course, we do need to modify the system first. So there's going to be a few things we'll need, and we're also going to need to download a few things. With that, let's move over to the PC. All the links for downloads and such that I'm going to have will be linked down below in the video description. But first of all, we're going to need Project Iris. Now, Project Iris, as I've said, is the successor to BleemSync. And one important thing here I want to highlight is I'm going to be setting this up and installing it on 0.9.5, but I do know 1.0.0 is right around the corner, and whenever that successor or any other update does come out, if you're following along with a higher version of Project Iris, the steps are going to be the same, thankfully.
Nope, we're going to use
the
8 gig.
install is
We're
going
going to
to be
try
the
it.
same. You're just going to be on a higher version if you're watching this video at that time.
I'm going to try.
But regardless, what you can do is on this site here, we're going to choose to install Project Iris on a system with a stock kernel.
The
If
Bleemcast.
you are updating, that's kind of going to be on you, and you can kind of adjust this video's steps to that. But this video is designed for people who are going to be modifying an unmodified, completely stock PlayStation Classic. Now, the install page does have written instructions and such, but it really brings us back here for the download link. So for the download, you can come down to where to download, and then click on the Project Iris full package download. This is going to be a zip file. Just make sure you put it somewhere that is easy to access. While that downloads in the background, I also want to highlight USB drives, because you do need a USB drive, and a specific one that's kind of a low power drive to work on the second port of your PlayStation.
So that is a SanDisk, which that's what this is, 64. I got an 8 gig version of the flippy dippy one. Yeah, Lexar jump drive. I got an 8 gig version of that. So this one should work. Nope, that's a USB 3.0. I have a 2.0. This drive is from a long time ago. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try it and see what happens. Remember the retail kit for the Sega Dreamcast? It was a Bleemcast. Sony tried suing them but lost. What did they try suing them for? Like copyright name infringement or something? Like what the hell?
Classic. And this is really going to be the hardest part because you might try every USB drive you own and none of them are going to work. And you don't really know until you try.
Okay.
So I have one specifically that works. I have a 64 gigabyte
Windows
USB
11.
drive.
Trying to remember how to format
shit. I'm also going to have this
shit.
compatible USB drives list, link drive berry.
Cruiser. Yes. Okay. Stop trying to sell me stuff. No.
For this, you just need to right-click and extract it into its own directory using your favorite kind of.
Yeah. Okay. So I gotta grab Project Eris possibly, or you could run a handful of games on the Dreamcast via emulation. Funny that you bring that up. Dreamcast and emulation. God damn, I got an itch. I am going to be. I actually have. So we're going to be doing a Nintendo emulation night too. Using Dolphin, Redream, and I think there's a couple others I was going to use. To do like N64, Dreamcast, GameCube, and all that stuff, and like hopefully one stream. We'll see how many games I can get through. Allocation size. I mean, I want the whole thing. What the hell? Defaults. Default allocation size. Sure. Label volume. Sony. Gotta label the volume. I know that. I know that much. There we go. All right. Warning all data will be erased. Well, I've already erased all data. Boom. Okay, there we go. It's formatted to Sony. Sony.
Of archiving application. I'm using WinRAR for this, but you can use 7-zip or really anything else that's going to open up a zip file. Once you have that extracted, just keep that noted somewhere, and you're going to need to grab your USB drive. So once you make sure your USB drive is compatible, or maybe you can test it at this point, I know mine works here, but we're going to need to format this. So first of all, if you have any data you care about on this, make sure you back it up. But you do need to format this USB drive, and it must be FAT32. So you can simply right-click, go to Format, and use the FAT32 file system.
By the way, I would be doing this on the stream, like up here and everything, but I have everything on the laptop because I've been just trying to do this in the background, grabbing games in the background, and I got them all on my laptop, so I have no way of actually showing it like on the screen. Sorry.
Now, as you can see,
I already got all that
on the photo right here on this webpage, and it will download the EM.
Make
sure you exit out of them completely. Next up, for my 64 gig drive, it's formatted. Now, if you can, format inside of this folder and paste it directly into your USB drive. Now, this might take a while.
Right, so grab Project Eris. I think we'll try Project Eris, and if it works, then cool. If it doesn't, then we'll try Allbleem. Because I was seeing Allbleem pop up first, and that's what got my attention on this because it seemed really easy to do. But we'll try. Well, we'll just try Project Eris because Project Eris has the extra like Retroarch functionality. Unless Allbleem also has it, then that's cool too. Project Eris is the spiritual successor to Bleem Sync. Project Lunar. How do I download it? Where is the download? You know what? Fuck it. Let me actually go through this video's link. Yeah, I'm watching up there. All I gotta do is go to my history and click on the video. History. Bam. Click on you. Clean room, reverse engineering, avoids any potential lawsuit. Let's see. Okay, project. The PlayStation Classic, SanDisk, the adapter, Other hardware, blah, 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 blah. Project Iris. Hello, there it is. All right, we're going to grab that.
File. It's only about
so it's a drop and
500
drag over to the
megabytes
folder
worth of content here, but it's a ton of small files. So
No,
this
all
can
right, I was
take
already
a
in
bit
here,
to transfer
so I just had to
over.
click on the link.
For this process as well,
Right
although
here.
we don't need a huge flash drive to start off and modify the system, I would recommend getting a flash drive at minimum 1 gigabyte in size, because we will need it for our...
See, this guy's saying 1 gigabyte. The last guy was saying 60 or 30. I got an 8. I'm going to go right in the middle. Okay, right in the middle. We're going to try it.
Consoles backup. Alright, so we're just about done transferring over all the files, and there we go. Once that is all transferred over, we can now go back here, right click, and safely eject our USB drive. Now what we need to do is take the USB drive out of our computer, and we need to move over to the PlayStation Classic. Over at your PlayStation Classic, turn off the system, make sure it completely shuts down, and then unplug the power and any controllers from it. Then you want to take your flash drive and you want to plug it into port 2. Once you have it plugged into port 2, you can...
Okay, so I have the Project Iris folder right here. Let me click into it. Come on, computer. Laptop. Give me that shit. Okay. So did he put it in one folder or did he separate the folders? So you separate, yeah, you clicked into it and separated the folders. Perfect. Okay, 3 folders. Boom. Oops. All right, so 3 folders. Grab this, put it over here. Okay, that's taking a minute. Again, I'd show it on stream if I could, but I just realized it's like, oh shit. Everything I do, like console mining wise, I do on this laptop because it just separates it from, I got work computer and then I got laptop over here and then I got gaming rig down there. That's all the computers I have. Hand me down laptop. I was like, oh yeah, I'll use that. And then basically I've been testing out ISOs to see, oh my God, this is taking for fucking ever. Holy shit. This is a USB 2.0 and I'm used to using USB 3.0 and you forget just how slow 2.0 goes now. But my USB 3.0 stick, this one here that I use for like all my PS3 games and everything, it has like 10 PS3 games and a bunch of PS2 games on it. And all the mining software and everything. So I have it's got 140 some odd gigs worth of stuff on it. So I can't format it. 17 minutes? Nah. What? Oh no. I'm about ready to grab one of my damn SD cards and try and see if I can do it that way. 5 minutes. There we go. Okay. It's going. It's going. It's just taking a while. You know what? While we're waiting on that to get done, if my damn power can go out again. The fuck? Avermedia, hello? Oh, Avermedia is just like, no, I will not. I cannot. What? Okay, that's super weird. My Avermedia is just not responding at all. It's like it's not even there. That's cool though. If Tomb Raider works on the PlayStation Mini Classic thing, that's actually awesome. Also, if that might be another reason why I might need to use the Bleem Sync too, is some games don't want to work with Iris. Like if I have problems with Iris making like Tomb Raider and what the hell was the other one? There was another game I was trying to make work on it too, and it just wouldn't load. Then I'll have to go between them. Come on, where are you? Okay. Why you no worky? Thank you. Thank you. You will not deny me of my intelligent cube. Damn it. That's still got like halfway to go. How big is this file? That downloaded real quick. 400 megabytes, and it's taking me 5 minutes to fucking put it on that. Oh no, on that flash drive. If you don't like Intelligent Cube, you're not a real PlayStation fan. I'm telling you, this game is a landmark trademark of PS1. It's one of the greatest games ever made. It's perfect. It's got the greatest sound effects. Let me tell you, this game is classic. Perfect. Stick around my channel long enough, you'll hear me make that joke. Make that reference. What? Oh, yeah. Oh no! Oh no! You're supposed to get hit by that. Oops! Oh shit! Don't worry about me. I got this. I'm a professional IQ player. Perfect. Listen to this soundtrack. CD quality orchestra on a game that doesn't need an orchestra. It goes above and beyond. Oh. Fucking love this. Oh. Look at this IQ skill. That's the most perfect you've ever seen on Twitch. Right there. The most perfect run ever. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Perfect. For some reason, there's like a Star Wars meets Jurassic Park soundtrack to this. And it's great. It's still not done fucking loading onto the... I'm still waiting for this damn thing to install onto my flash drive. Holy shit. Would you hurry up? Oh my fucking god. Damn it, flash drive. I didn't even think about that. Like my flash, like it's a 12-year-old flash drive. I'm trying to do it off from. Merv. Yeah, what now? Yeah. Look at that. Nobody's ever seen that much of a professional run. That was amazing. Where the hell is the... Wait a second. I ran through the P's. I didn't see... Ah! There's multiple cameras? Oh, you can have like a cinematic... I just want everybody to take a moment and actually see that there is reflections happening in this game. It's a PS1 title and there is reflections happening. Holy shit, this is finally done. That took forever. Okay.
Can now go back here, right click and safely eject our USB drive. Now what we need to do is take the USB drive out of our computer and we need to move over to the PlayStation Classic. Over at your PlayStation Classic, turn off the system.
Okay, so we gotta turn it off, unplug it, flip it around, dip it around, unplug this, unplug that. And leave the HDMI
make sure
in,
it
right?
completely shuts down, and then unplug the power and any controllers from it. Then you want to take your flash drive and you want to plug it in.
Okay, flash drive into PlayStation. How the hell you go in there? There we go. And then turn it on, right?
Into port 2. Once you have it plugged into port 2, you can plug your console back into power and HDMI. We do not need a controller for this, and then turn it on once it has enough power. So here, check this out. Your console is going to turn on like normal, but if your USB drive works just fine, we will be greeted with the Project Eris menu. Here it's going to say creating file system backup, and it will take a few minutes. What this will do is take a backup of your console's sensitive files and put them on that flash drive, so we can have a backup in case anything goes wrong. But just go ahead, let it do its thing here. It's going to take a few minutes to complete. If you notice your console's LED flashing between green and red, don't worry about it. That is just part of the process for making this backup. As long as you're on this screen on Project Eris, you'll be okay. So there we go, it's getting to the last bit of it here, at least on my system. This has taken about 3 minutes, and now it's going to restart the console. Now if your system just...
Okay, alright. Hold on, let me... Okay, so this is my system over here, and then that's the video in the background.
Turns off completely, that's fine. You can turn it back on to test that this works, and if it does, you'll come to this screen here, where it says running on FAT32 is not supported, backup USB to PC, reformat, and copy back over to proceed. And that is accurate. So what we need to do is turn off the console at this point, unplug it from the power, and then remove the flash drive and take it back over to your PC. And at this point, if your console is not gracefully shutting down, it would be okay to unplug it from power. So excellent, we're back over at the PC. So now what we need to do is come back into our flash drive, and as
you know, it just, so my flash drive just took that long to copy over 400 megabytes. Uh-oh. I'm wondering how long this is actually going to take my flash drive to do all this. It's definitely working because it's blinking away and everything. Okay, we'll leave it alone. We'll see what happens with it. Oh. Okay, maybe it is going to go through real quick. Not sure cuz it's like yeah, it's definitely like the flash drive is definitely a USB 2.0. Cuz I use my 3.0 for PS3 stuff. Hacking, installing custom payload. Okay, yeah, it's going just fine then. Cool.
As you can see, it is a little bit different. We just have the logs folder there, which is fine. So what we need to do is now copy all of these. So you can right click and copy all the contents of your USB drive. And I recommend creating a new folder and call it backup PSC, just something along those lines. And
okay, you're getting a little ahead of me here. All right. So that is done. It restarted. It is on power off rest mode, basically. Okay. So now I should just be able to go like that. Okay. So what we got here? We got a flash drive with my nope, that's my hard drive. Bingo. Perfect. All right, nice. So a new folder called backup PSC. I guess we can put it over here. Actually, I'll put it in my downloads. New folder. What was it? Okay, backup PSC. What are we making this folder for? So
here we're going to transfer
files.
this back over to our PC. So this right here is just our installation plus the backup, and I'll show you where you can find that as well. At this point you can still keep the zip file in case you need to extract it again, but this original Project Errors folder we don't need, so I'm just going to delete that. Alright, so there we go. That has been transferred over. As you can see, this is my backup PSC folder. And this is where your backup for your system is going to be. So you need to go into Project Eris, Backup, and it's going to be this entire folder right here with these 3 files.
Gotcha.
So this is going to be your important folder. This folder, this
actually,
backup
I have 4
folder,
files.
I would actually recommend you copy it somewhere else as well too. Maybe onto cloud storage, maybe somewhere else safe, just in case you need to restore this for your particular system. But you will also need this on the USB drive that you're going to be using on your console. So at this point, we now have 2 options. We can either use the flash drive that we've been using this entire time, and if you want to do that, that is totally fine. Or we can use a secondary flash drive that we're going to copy everything over to, and we would use that through the OTG cable.
Okay,
so
that's just an extra
flash drive that you've been using this entire time, you just need to come back here and we need to format this yet again, which is why we had to make a backup of it. So for this, you right click, format, and here we do not want to use FAT32. We can either use NTFS.
All right, hold on. Go back one more. Go back like one or two steps here. So you are
As
grabbing.
You can see, it is a little bit different. We just
all
have the
folders are just a backup folder,
which is fine. So what we need to do is now copy all of these. So you can right click and copy all the contents of your USB drive. And I recommend creating a new folder and call it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that makes more sense. I was gonna say like that don't make sense why you would just grab those few files. Yes. Let me grab everything because you are literally making a brand new copy of the operating system and all the files that you need, the drivers and all that stuff from there. That's what I'm like. Wait a second. Okay. And yeah, I can see we have a folder for ROMs, so we can actually throw in Amiga games. Holy shit. Atari Lynx, Dreamcast, what was it? Game Boy, fucking television, Genesis, Master System, N64. Very cool. PSP, Saturn, Virtual Boy. Very cool. PS1 games right there. Folder's empty. Gotcha. Right, so I could essentially throw the games into that, or okay, we'll see. All right, almost done. 15 seconds. Nope, there it goes. Never mind, it's done. Okay, so that's a backup in that folder there. That's fine. Good. All right.
Backup PSC over to our backup. You need, so I'm just going to delete up for your system backup. So this is going to be your important somewhere else, just in case you need to if you want drive that you're going to be using on your console. So at this point we now have two options. We can either use the flash drive that we've been using this entire time, and if you want to do that, that is totally fine, or do drive that you've, which is why we had to make a backup of it, to use FAT32, what you're and paste. Now I am not going to be using my original flash drive, so I'm actually going to eject this, and I'm going to pop in the flash drive I plan to use. Use a USB exFAT default. You need to call this Sony, just like that. All up.
Yep, I already got
just
that.
like that, we're all set up. So again, we need to
I've already done that.
Go into your flash drive and paste it right there.
Did that already.
Just take that. Go ahead, right click, eject our USB drive, and now take it over to your PlayStation Classic drive to controller port 2 and turn on the system. However, if you have an OTG drive, once you have everything hooked up and powered, you can then hook up a controller and turn on your system. So here we go, we're through. Of course, you should come to the Project Air cable. Once you have everything hooked up and powered, you can then hook up a controller and turn on your system. So here we go, we're turning the system on with everything Air screen, and it will boot through completely. So now there's a few things that we can do. First, of course, there is Retroarch if you want to check that out. If we go into Project Aris, that's just going to be the standard menu.
Right.
And Emulation Station is pretty self-explanatory, Emulation Station. But let's just go into Project Aris by tapping the X button here.
So is this
now,
where...
once this all comes up, as you can see, we got the carousel, and of course we have all the stock regular games because we haven't added anything. But here you can also access the boot menu, the folder menu so you can create folders, the game manager if you want to add and delete stuff, as well as Retroarch. So let's get to the fun part. Let's now actually add some games to our system. So with that, for any time you're going to be adding games, we need to power off our system completely. I'd recommend also unplugging it from power once it is shut down, and then remove the flash drive and take it over to your computer. Alright, so back over at the PC,
okay,
I'm going to
this is where we're at.
The link to then right
yeah.
that are supported as
Which
well.
folder do we throw it into?
This
is what I'm
see
wondering.
this
I already have all
bin and a
I already have all the files.
and this is also when I'm talking of on this button. There's disk. First of all, you need to have your flash drive have Medieval. Go into the flash drive, go into the transfer folder, and you need to put any games you're going to transfer here.
Transfer.
So for example,
okay.
I have Medieval. You need to copy your game files, so that's Medieval. Copy and paste it directly into the transfer folder. Alright, so there we go, that's one of our games transferred. So next up, we are going to be tackling all these other three games are multi-disc games. So here is Xeno Gears. This one we just ripped over. And this is going to be important. First of all, if you're doing a multi-disc game, you need to transfer all the discs.
Fuck. Okay, so you actually do have to put it back into there. I was thinking maybe I could skip that step, but it looks like I don't have a transfer folder on here. So I'm going to actually have to unplug this and put it back in there again. Fine. Wait, what? Running on FAT32 is not supported. Reformat, copy back over to proceed. Wait, so is it supposed to be exFAT? Hold on. I thought we had to do a FAT32. I thought it was supposed to be FAT32. All right, well.
At this point, I know mine works here, but we're going to need to format this. So, first of all, if you have any data you care about on this, make sure you back it up. But you do need to format this USB drive, and it must be FAT32. So you can simply right-click,
It just
go
said
to Format,
FAT32 wasn't.
and use the FAT32 file system. Now, as you can see, my USB drive is too large to take FAT32.
Wait.
So for that,
Wait. Hold on. This actually might not be formatted to FAT32. Okay, so I have a copy of that in my. I might have actually formatted to the wrong thing. So there's a backup of that, which actually I think I'm going to also copy this backup folder to my external hard drive that I got. Just to make damn sure I still got it somewhere. Boom. That should copy over real quick. Oh, yeah. Boy, man, the jump between USB 2.0 to 3.0 is kind of ridiculous. Okay. That's going to copy in the background. That is from documents to, downloads, to my external hard drive. So now, Sony, this here. Okay, this here is the Sony one. Yes, that's got that on it. Let me try and format this once again and see. Format FAT32 default. So NTFS, I'm guessing.
I do have another application, at least on Windows, that I would recommend to bypass this. This is a handy program I like to use called FAT32 Format or GUI Format. It's really easy to use, and when you download it, you simply click on the photo right here on this webpage, and it will download the exe proper USB drive. Mine is H, and it is my 6.
Okay, I think I didn't put it as NTFS. That's the reason why. Allocation size. Quick format, Sony. Let's try this. There it goes. There we go. I think I got it. Yeah, I formatted it wrong. Oops. Shit. You know what that means? I'm going to have to recopy this over to here, I think. Yes. Because that is going to be... Fuck. Oh, no. Is it going to take another 5 minutes to do... Nope. There we go. It's going. It's going pretty quick. That sucked.
64 gig drive. Default allocation size is fine, and the volume label you want to call Sony. And it's just like that, one word for my personal collection. And for this example, I'm also going to show you all the ripping procedure if you have any games that you're going to be backing up. So this would be games that you own on disk that you'd like to back up onto your PlayStation Classic. So of course you're going to need your PC and you're going to need a disk drive to read these CDs. For this, I recommend using ImageBurn, which you can simply drive and do. Also, when I'm talking about this is for Medieval and something like that. Alright, so let's finally get these to Project Eris. First of all, you need to have your flash drive on hand. Go into the flash drive, go into the transfer folder, and you need to put any games you're going to transfer here.
Okay,
so
it's
for
taking
example,
forever for
I
this
have
flash
Medieval.
drive to go through again.
You need to copy your game files, so that's Medieval, copy, and paste it directly into the transfer folder. Alright, so there we go, that's one of our games transferred. So next...
So the first games we're going to try is going to be Crash 2, Tomb Raider, let's see here, Crash 2, Tomb Raider, trying to think, fuck, I have to like look at my list again of everything I have. Crash 2, Tomb Raider, what the fuck else? Maybe Mortal Kombat, throw in there. Going through the list here, I'm looking, I have like everything downloaded. Bust a move. Oh, geez, what's the other ones? Yeah, Crash Bandicoots there. Crash Bash. Croc I could throw on there. Resident Evil. That definitely could be like Resident Evil 2 and 3. I could definitely throw. Or Driver. Driver would be a fun one to check out. Make sure this is working proper. What else we got? It's almost done. Fighting Force, Ford Racing. What do we got here? Gex. GTA 2, Grandia, Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear would be a fun one. Got a little bit of everything. Okay. It's almost done, so it should, hopefully this should work. Legend of Dragoon. Fuck. See, the thing with Legend of Dragoon is I actually have, that's actually on the PS3, so I don't know if I want to take up the space on the PS Classic, since I already have it on the PS3. Medieval, Metal of Arm, Mega Man, MK, Tomb Raider. Okay, let's try this again here. Parasite Eve, that's definitely one that's going on there. Pandemonium, shit. Okay, let's try and plug this back in. Okay, so it's upside down, plug in the back. Bam. Okay, it's got power. Powered on. Hopefully this will work. I got cheese. Oh god. Cheese in my beard. Can't recognize the controller because there's no controller plugged in. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay, something definitely didn't work then. Okay, try and... All right, USB is plugged in. Power. No controller. Come on, read for me. Okay, so something's not right on the USB. That means... Shoot! Everything is over there. Damn it. Oh. Okay. So that's the backup. Fuck. All right. Well, I guess repeat the process over again. So delete that and delete. Try this again. Something didn't go through right. Good thing is it didn't screw anything up. Bad thing is it just didn't read proper. So we're going to grab... we're going to grab Project Iris again. Right. Grab that again. And we're going to... Again, I know you can't see much of what I'm doing, but trust me, I'm working. I'm working over here. Trust me on it. All right, so there's that. Oh, you know what it was? Because okay, so I put the backup folder on instead of the actual Project Iris. Ah, damn it. Like I said, when it comes to emulation and everything, you got to work at it and you got to struggle at it. And then once you figure out how it goes together and how all the programming works and how the files talk to one another, boom, then it makes it, and then it's super easy. After you get that struggle done, then it's super easy. Then it's just like bing, bang, boom. You can go right through. Project Iris theme mods. Ooh. PlayStation Anniversary, Retrowave, Japan. Anniversary one sounds like it'd be kind of cool. I'll look at that some other time. Retroarch cores. That's going to be a big one if I want to run Retroarch. Yeah, because it has no internet access, so I would have to probably do it through the... Shit, I didn't even think about that. If I wanted to run Retroarch on it, then I'll probably mess with Retroarch off stream and get working, and then come back and do that some other time. I just want to like run a few other additional PS1 games on it, the stream. We're close. We're close. We are definitely close. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to wait a whole other shit caboodle time. Okay. We'll just play a couple games while that's running through. Turn it back on, run a couple games. It's going to take my flash drive like 15 minutes to get 500 megabytes onto it. So we can do a couple other things on here. No big deal. We got plenty of stuff I haven't even checked out yet. Ridge Racer Super Puzzle Fighter 2. I kind of want to go back in here and beat fucking that last boss because I didn't even do that. Twisted Metal, Wild Arms. Yeah, it seems like the stuff that they have on here is just like, man, like I want to see it all. Revelations, Persona, Ridge Racer. You know, I don't think I've ever played Ridge Racer Type 4 before. I had Need for Speed back in the day. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Need for Speeds are going on here for sure. As soon as I get everything copied over. Oh my god, how long is it going to take to copy the games over too? Oh no.
He's the one for me. There's no place I'd rather be.
What?
Yeah. To the finish line. Everywhere you look, he's right on time.
Oh, this is definitely the 90s. Maybe 2000s. Oh no! The Ridge Racer. Oh yeah, the games are downloading onto the damn flash drive, no problem. Ridge Racer. Ooh yeah. It's a Ridge Racer. R4. 98. See, I said that it was either 90s or early 2000s. No. Don't go into demo mode. Don't you go into demo mode.
Ridge Racer Type 4.
Ooh. Oh my god, the low resolution on that. This is actually working really well though.
R4.
Oh my god. Fucking put the... Oh, Jesus. You don't want for me. Alright, so I'm going to have to wait until afterwards to put the games on there. The games are going real fast. That's good. So then I should just be able to just zoop, take it out, pop the games onto the flash drive real quick, boop, pop it back in, and there we go. So once I get the... Okay, yeah, that's how I can do that with my better flash drive, so this goes way quicker next time. I'll just take all the files, or all the folders and files, put it onto my other flash drive that is also NTFS whatever, FAT32 whatever, and then I can just throw the ISO files into the right folder and it's done. Pac-Man Racing. What the fuck? Italian team. The French team. Sure. So you're the punk who's supposed to be giving us a winning season, eh? Oh no. Choose one car manufacturer out of 4 to sponsor your team for this season. Please select a manufacturer. American Muscle, of course. Automatic transition. Blizzard will be sponsoring us for this. So I'm being sponsored by Gex. Literally being sponsored by Gex. Mm-hmm. Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer.
Real Racing Roots 99 in Helter Skelter.
What the fuck?
3, 2, 1, go!
The Namco car. Showtime. Holy shit. This looks great for like all the stuff that it's doing and everything. There's drifting mechanics, there's planes flying in the background, overhead and everything. This is fucking Forza before Forza. This feels like Forza also. You're sliding all over the goddamn place. Yeah, you can actually feel the drift on the car. First lap to get the hang of the car. Whoa, 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 whoa. God damn it, I was in third. Wow, man, that's that handled actually pretty good. Like once you figure out the handling of what the hell you're doing, super fucking loud. Holy shit! Meet my Pac-Man character. I did get third place. I thought it was in fourth. Cool. Nice. Wow, that was impressive. Huh. Man, this make me really want to play Need for Speed again. So is this damn
Real Racing Roots 99 in
come on. As soon as this folder gets over onto the flash drive, then I can throw some games into it, hopefully. Man, if you thought I had a backlog before, you don't even know backlog now. This is just... I have a backlog so long, I'm never going to get through it. Literally ever. I will say, from my memories of like Gran Turismo versus the way this is controlling, this is actually, like, I have more control over the car than Ridge Racer. I've never had hands on with any of this. Dude, look at the lights. Holy shit, the lights are dragging. I don't know if that's just an accident of the graphics happening, but... like the fucking tail lights are dragging. It's like streaking. That's crazy. Look at that shit. We're on the PS1. That's not supposed to look that good. That's got to be a teammate because he's got the same car as me. Where the hell is the other car? There's one. Oh, you shithead. I think they tried to hit their handbrake and they spun out. Smooth drifting mechanics. I'm kind of glad that this came pre-installed because I would have actually overlooked this for like a Need for Speed or Gran Turismo or something. I would have 100% overlooked this. Oh, just give me a little bit. Come on. No, you're not gonna let me have it. Oh, I was gonna try and get that second place. Damn it. Ah. These camera angles, yes. This Grand Prix, ain't no joke. Save. If I can, yes. Save complete. There we go. All right. Let's see what else we can get into here. Actually, memory card. There it is. Yeah. The old memory card icons. Hell yes. Oh, the old animated memory card icons. We should have something like this. So for all your save data on the cross media bar for the PS5, 4, and everything, because I mean technically we don't really have the cross media bar anymore, the PS5, but we should have something where when you click into the save, it's just like the JPEG is like a little GIF. Like how hard would it be to put a little GIF on there for your save files, you know, and do that for your like your PS5 or something? That like PS5 could definitely handle it. Super cool. Super cool. Where are we at? It's just finishing up. I got time enough for like one more thing I could do. That's super cool. I've never. It's crazy that I actually had hands on with Grand Theft Auto 1. Now that's just insane to think. After all these years, I finally got to play GTA 1. I'm a huge proponent of. Okay. Really quickly, because I'm gonna try and put a couple of games onto this flash drive to see how much I can add to it. I almost got so I got Crash 2 that just went zoop right over. I got a updated version of Tomb Raider 1 that hopefully will work. Okay, there's all the Tomb Raider on there. Oh my god. Okay. Can we get possibly Marvel Superhero versus Street Fighter? I can, but it's probably going to take a minute for that to copy over. Oops. Shit. What else? Medal of Honor, Mega Man. Again, we'll come back to this too and like start checking out different stuff. Because there is definitely a bunch of different games I actually do really want to get hands on with again. High Stakes, Hot Pursuit 3. Oh god. Need for Speeds. Need for Speed became really good. Oh yes, that one's gotta happen. Oh yes. Oh yes. Come on. Yeah, I can only put one at a time over on there. It'd be really cool is if this thing would just read off from this here, but it's got to be in the right folder, I'm guessing. That would make a lot of sense. Okay, and we'll put a third game onto it of the... Let's go with this. God damn it. Actually, wait. Yeah, we'll put two more. Okay, two more games, two more ISOs I'm going to put over there. I mean, so far this PlayStation Classic is exactly what I wanted. I just wanted a system I could just pop on and just run retro games on, because it you know, when you're trying to set stream up and everything, you ain't got time to set everything up over and over and over and over and over and over again. So if I can get this thing just to work, that's great. L. Where's me L's? There it is. I'm not ready. Pause real quick. Okay, grab this and yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to use my bigger flash drive for this, or maybe get a new flash drive specifically for this. But I also have SD cards, so I'm gonna have to definitely try that out too to see if that will work. Like I said, I'll get Retroarch run on this off stream too, and then come back and we can check out some of the old Nintendo games through the Retroarch stuff. If I can make all that work on here too, that'd be great. I don't know exactly how beefy the hardware is in this, so I'm gonna have to test run it and see. But if I can use all these old retro controllers with just this one system, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, there we go. I have a good amount of games loaded up onto this flash drive. How much room did that take up? Got plenty. 4 gigs still left on the flash drive. Perfect. Okay, let's just do one round of this. Again, this is another one of these games where I've seen it over the years. I just never had hands-on with it. So this is basically, yeah, it's like the old version of Tetris, pretty much. Is it not? Oh. How do you explode them? Oh no. How did they blow up? What? Wait, what? Oh no. This is what happens when you don't go into the tutorial. What? There we go. Damn. Hadouken! Just fucking blow her ass up. Oh shit, we're gonna Hadouken the shit out. Damn! Beating the shit out of some furry cat chick. I win! Winner! Winner the chicken dinner. I am Ryu. I beat your ass. Hadouken! Okay. All right. I just wanted to do one round of it. Okay, so now this should work. Hopefully. All right, so we got to turn this back off again. Okay, so I need to put this back to intermedia. Let me shrink this back down again. Oh, I need to bring up. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. What the hell video was it I was just trying to go off from? This one. This is the video. Okay, so if I put it back into the...
how to transfer
Where were we
over
at
your
with this?
games. Now, I have a few here that I've already ripped. These are all from my personal collection. And for this example, I'm also going to show you all the ripping procedure if you have any games that you're going to be backing up.
Okay,
So
nope, I already have all the game
That's totally
files.
up to a copy of
Okay,
here. So you
definitely
need to
pass this. Yep.
copy your game files.
Okay, so I don't have the transfer folder.
Standard
So where is that transfer
just
folder
like
come
that.
in?
Exfat and copy back over to proceed. And that is accurate.
Okay,
Notice your
hold on.
console's LED flashing between green and red.
yes.
Don't worry about it. That is just part of the process for making this backup. As long as you're on this screen on Project Eris, you'll be okay. So there we go. It's getting to the last bit of it here, at least on my system. This has taken about 3 minutes, and now it's going to restart the console. Now, if your system just turns off completely, that's fine. You can turn it back on to test that this works, and if it does, you'll come to this screen here, where it says running on FAT32 is not supported, backup USB to PC, reformat, and copy back over to proceed. And that is accurate.
Okay, so
what
this
we
is
need to
where
do
we got
is
up to.
Turn off the console at this point, unplug it from the power, and then remove the flash drive and take it back over to your PC. And at this point, if your console is not gracefully shutting down, it would be okay to unplug it from power. So excellent, we're back over at the PC. So now what we need to do is come back into our flash drive, and as you can see, it is a little bit different. We just have the logs folder there, which is fine. So what we need to do is now copy all of these. So you can right click and copy all the contents of your USB drive. And I recommend creating a new folder and call it backup PSC, just something along those lines.
Okay.
And here we're going to transfer this back over to our PC. So this right here is just our installation plus the backup, and I'll show you where you can find that as well. At this point, you can still keep the zip file in case you need to extract it again, but this original Project Eris folder we don't need, so I'm just going to delete that. Alright, so there we go.
Okay, yeah, I already have that.
Over. As you can see, this is my backup
Yep,
PSC
I got that right
folder,
there in the backup
and this
file.
is where your backup for your system is going to be.
Yep, we got it
So
right there.
you need to go into
Okay, we're good
Project
there.
Eris 3 files. So this is going to be your important folder else, just in case on the USB. And if
Yes, I have all
we
that
have
backed up on
but
two
we
separate
do-
sources.
It doesn't matter what you're going to use here, just use whichever you would like. I'm going to use exFAT just because it's going to be the default. You can do the default allocation size. It still has to be called Sony, all uppercase, one word.
Okay, so
Quick format is fine, and then you can hit start and hit OK. Once that is complete, you can go back in here and you'll need to copy the complete contents of your backup directory. Just right click, copy,
try that.
go into your USB drive,
Yeah. Did all that.
and we're going to format it.
Okay. did
Here
all
we go,
that.
this just finished up. So once it has, we can go ahead, right click, eject our USB drive, and now take it over to your PlayStation Classic. Now depending on the method you've chosen.
Okay. Shit. I did. Hold on. Let me just double check the USB to make sure that I got the right batch of folders in there. Okay, Sony. We have Project Eris in there. ROMs. That's which is because that's going to make it work, I guess. Okay. If you put a Bluetooth, if you put a Wi-Fi adapter and plug that into this, I wonder if it would start talking to the internet somehow. I was just thinking a USB multi-hub adapter, and then plug in your your flash drive with all your games on that, and then also a Wi-Fi adapter, plug that into the second port. Technically, you'd have a fully online PS1. Let's see. Where the fuck is the okay there? Yes, okay, so 3 folders. Just double checking, make sure I got everything set up so I don't have to come back and double check it again. Okay, 3 folders there. All right, and then we got the games down there, which I can put into the folder after it makes the transfer folder. Cool, gotcha. All right, now we're gonna plug this back into here. And pop this. If I can plug the damn thing in. Plug that into there. And now, as soon as it gets power, turn it on. And hopefully it reads the flash drive. Come on, read the flash drive for me. Go into project. Yes. Creating file system backup. It will take a couple minutes. Cool. Yeah, because I think I wiped off the original one and I put a brand new install on there just to make sure we got everything working proper. Okay, so then I should have to take this back out, I think. Yep. Okay, so it's formatting the right. Okay, so it's going to format the flash drive, not the internal memory chip that is, or the internal storage that is on the PlayStation Classic. This is everything that is formatted is on the flash drive itself. It's just using the PlayStation 1 to read the files back and forth, to read-write the files back and forth. I think I can make this a little bit smaller. I'll make this one a little bit bigger. Come on. Like I said, it's a USB 2.0 flash drive. So after this, I should have the transfer folder on the flash drive. Then I already just put the games on there when we were watching that video. So if it gives me the transfer folder, all I gotta do is literally grab the flash drive back out of the PlayStation and plug into the computer, grab the files, throw it into that folder, and then it should start reading all those games that are in there. I put like 4 games in there. And then voila, we should be able to play like Crash 2 and Tomb Raider and stuff. Aha! Perfect.
Chosen if you are going to use the same flash and plug have is pretty self-explanatory emulation station. But let's just go into Project Eris by tapping the X button here. Now once this all comes up, as you can see, we got the carousel, and of course we have all the stock regular games because we haven't added anything. But here you can also access the boot menu.
So that's what it was. Where I went wrong with it was I had the wrong formatting on. I had it FAT32 instead of NTFS formatting on the stick. As soon as I reformatted the flash drive, whatever. As soon as I reformatted the flash drive, boom, it read it, no problem at all. Plug the controller back in, might not. Cool. Again, I'll mess around with Retroarch off stream, and I'll get everything working on Retroarch off stream. There is a network. Cannot detect wireless adapter. No shit. So I can plug in. I do have a Wi-Fi adapter, like an extra one hanging around here. I just have to figure out where I put it. I think it's in that bag over there. So if I plug in my multi-tap hub into this, Actually, you know what? I have this bad boy. I can just plug the Wi-Fi adapter into here, and then I can do the transfer. No, that wouldn't work unless I'm using an SD card, because then I'd have the Wi-Fi adapter here and SD card there, and then yeah, it's a multi USB into SD card reader. Anyways, that's something else I'm gonna be trying, because if I can use an SD card to do this with, to put all the ISOs on the SD card, it might get a bit faster loading times, but also I can have more storage space than my little 8 gig flash drive. I can have 256 gigs. Anyways, saying enable logs, launch, okay, cool. So let's go into, I'll definitely have to mess around with that too sometime. It's Project Iris, and all right, very cool. Again, I'll have to grab some themes and such too.
Folder menu, so you can create folders, the game manager if you want to add and delete stuff, as well as Retroarch. So let's get to the fun part. Let's now actually add some games.
Okay, so now we should have the folder
so with that,
for
anytime you're going to be adding games, we need to
the transfer
power
folder
off our system completely. I recommend also unplugging it from power once it is shut down.
Okay.
And then remove the flash drive and
One
take it
final
over
time.
to your computer. Alright, so back over at the PC, I'm going to be showing you all how to transfer over your games. Now, I have a few here that I've already ripped. These are all from my personal collection. And for this example, I'm also going to show you all the ripping procedure if you have any games that you're going to be backing up. So this would be games that you own on disk that you'd like to back up onto
all I
your
gotta do
PlayStation Classic.
is put
So
the games into, so now I should have, as he was showing before, I should have a transfer folder right there. Boom. Okay, grab all these and throw them into transfer folder, right?
of course, you're going to need your PC option type
Which folder you throw them into?
for the let's rip the super example I have made. So copy and paste it directly into the transfer folder.
Yep, that's what I just did.
So there we go. That's one of our games transferred. So next up, we are going to be tackling all these other 3 games just folder.
Yep, so then you just put them into there.
Your games are going to be added like magic. So there's Fear Effect, there's Fear Effect 2.
Cool.
Let's see what I'm looking for. Paste the project on this. This is a multi-disc game. Now you'll be able to change discs on a multi-disc game just like you can on any of the games provided on the PlayStation Classic itself.
You hit the
press
little button.
eject button whenever prompted, or if you can't do that, you can simply press select and triangle at the same time.
Really?
And it's going to bring up the emulator menu right here.
Ooh.
And from here, you can go to change CD image, press X, and you can pick what CD.
Wait, there's a texture
you
filter
want
on
to
here?
use. That's really only going to be when
I was
you
going to
actually
say,
have-
an emulation unit with no texture filters? That's kind of weird, but there it is. Okay. Okay, so we got it in the transfer folder. Bing, bang, boom. A bing, bang, boom. Okay, now let's try and plug it back into here over here, and we'll see if it works. Hopefully it works. I'm going to bring this up full screen. Bam. Okay. Plug that back into there. Plug this into here. Give it power. And now the real question, do I need to plug the controller in? Or does it have to read off from, so no controller to begin with and then plug the controller in afterwards? Or how does that work? Mounting files, bing, bang, boom, and plug this back into here. Holy shit. If it's just that easy, that... Oh! And it added the... Wow! It even added the image in there, too. See, the PS3, you don't get any images, so you're like, what the fuck game is this? Wow! Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. That's insane. Parappa the Rapper. Oh, hell yeah. Street Fighter 2. Or Street Fighter Collection 2, I mean. Legend of Dragoon. Oh my god. Oh my god, it just adds everything. This is amazing. I fucking love it, man. Hell yes. This is exactly what I wanted out of this. It just works. It just works. Ah, yeah. That is so cool. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Wow. Oh man. Oh no. Oh god, nobody said anything that my audio is all fuck. Okay, sorry. There it goes. I like how people come in the stream and they start watching and they don't say a fucking word about the audio being all screwed. That's crazy. Okay, so it's running PCSX. Right. Running on NTSC with BIOS. Huh. All right. Good to know. Texture filter. Again, this is the reason why I have to like check audio.
Crash Bandicoot 2.
That's so
Vortex.
cool. Shit, man. It just works. They said if this, yeah, this is like the controller. Holy shit, man.
Well.
If it is Crash Bandicoot.
Welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help.
This controller
Surrounding you
with
are a
this
series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
That is crazy as hell that we can actually pull this shit off. Oh my god, yes. Let me make a save, and I want to see the save icon. Yeah, this is how long it used to take. It just works. Yeah, this is spot on too. Wow. This feels identical to the old days. Holy shit, this feels identical. I mean, the D-pad, the way everything slides and is running, and just talk about nostalgia trip. Like, holy shit, man. Okay, I'm gonna skip the bonus area. I know that the bonus area is down there. Trust me, I know. I'm really wondering what the capabilities of this little system is. Having this functionality just to be able to drop the whole library in, and it just works with the images and everything loading up, so you actually have like the cover art sitting there and all that. Look at this. You know, this also just goes to show is just how well they did on the remasters too. I could get that gem if I really wanted it. Oh my god, I'm trying to like reach for the analog stick still. Damn, man, this is yeah, Coco and all that. Like I can legit just be like, okay, I need to use something for a reference for a video or something like that, and I can literally just go boop and pop this on, hook it up to the capture card, pop this on 1080-60, done. And I'm running the old stuff. For a content creator, this is seriously fucking helpful as hell. Because normally I'd have to go on the computer, load up like a Dolphin or a PSX simulator or whatever, get the controller linked up and synced up, make sure that the capture card is working with the computer or that there's no delays, there's no, you know, you heard like audio was skipping. Yeah, it's because I didn't have it on the right resolution. I had it on 4K instead of 1080. That's what happens. I didn't realize this was run on 1080. So this is also running on a higher resolution than the original hardware too. And this is 1080. Original hardware was 720 maximum. This just works. This looks right, it runs right, sounds right. Okay, all right. We're on like I'm on like 4 hours running around doing stuff here. What's the? I have no memory card. Mod my classic. So I have resume point, but I have no memory card. Weird. Oh, okay. I see how it's run. Wow. I have not seen that icon in like, fuck. Wow. Yeah. Jeez, the little icon. Okay, so it's saved. So you can have like 20 fucking save files of one game. Huh. I think I'm starting to love this little PlayStation unit. This was $70 well spent. Holy shit, man. Seriously, I'm just scratching the surface of this damn thing. Like I can load up every single PlayStation title that I can get my hands on anyways of ISOs. I can load up all the Nintendo library on this thing. I can load up the Dreamcast, GameCube, whatever the hell libraries on this. We'll see how they all work. I am thoroughly going to test this little guy out, but holy
Are you ready, true believers? Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter!
versus Street Fighter. Now, a lot of times on the computer too, it'll start to lag and everything.
Choose your opponent.
Okay, is it per game too of the resolution? Perfect. Nope. Everything's running just fine. I have no idea how to... Oh, Jesus. I have no idea how to tag on this. Here we go. Let's get Wolverine in here. What? What the hell is the damn super? Is it not Fireball? Alright, fine, let's do it. Holy shit, man. My wrist is on fire and I kind of love it. That fucking throw. Nice. Okay. All right. I know I'm gonna be switching games like crazy. Now we're just trying stuff. We're just gonna do like one final run. I'm up to like 4 hours later. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I still gotta run through and get the rest of the PlayStation library downloaded and everything. I'm actually in the process of trying to get Spider-Man PS5 version Spider-Man Platinum too. If this game works on time, because this game is a bitch to try and make work. X is yes. These are the actual real regular buttons too. Oh, here we go. It's all in the mind. If you wanna test me, I'll tell you fine. Do the teacher, do the teacher. Nevertheless, you get a lesson from teacher. Now kick, punch, jump, block. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, it works. Jump, and block. Okie dokie, it's gonna get rocky. We're gonna move on to the next jockey now. Jump. Pose. Jump. Time. Yeah, I see you getting better. Get to the limit in order to get better. Kick, punch. Punch. Oh my god, it works. This is awesome. Yeah.
Gonna get harder now, duck and jump.
Turn and pose.
Duck and turn. Jump and pose. Come on now, what do you do? Because we're almost done. I make it easier first. I wanna see if you wanna see what it means to be the man with a master plan. Are you the man now? Here we go now. Kick, punch, block.
Wow.
Kick, punch, chop, kick, block. Kick, block.
I'm getting like goosebumps because I've never actually gotten this to work on anything.
Block, duck, punch. Duck, punch. Duck, duck, turn. Duck, duck, turn. Jump, kick, chop. Jump, kick, chop. And punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch.
And then
Again.
and then I failed. This is, yes, everything is working here. I'm very afraid to click on Tomb Raider because that game is notorious. Like, there is threads on, and like they have tried to remake that game in fucking Unreal Engine and everything because it doesn't work on nothing. We'll see. We'll see. We're getting there. We're gonna check out a little bit more Street Fighter here, though. Street Fighter 2 up next here. This is awesome. Holy shit. $70 on Amazon. I was like, I'm gonna see if this fucking thing works. So many people were complaining about it when it launched, which I get it. There's only so many games on it. It was like $100 when it launched. 91. Hey, that's a good year. Title select. World Champion, Champion Edition, Turbo Hyper Fighter. I think I want Champion Edition though. Woo! This is some good stuff. Street Fighter 2. Fucking Ryu with his jawline 3 miles wide.
Round 1, fight.
Ooh. Oh. I have all the old retro controllers. This is the best D-pad still. I've used a lot of them now for fighting games. This is still the best fucking one. Shit. This is not what I was thinking it was. I was thinking Marvel vs. Capcom too. Shit. Motherfucker teabags you in the corner.
Round 2, fight.
Trying to throw a damn fireball on this. Lose any frames? No, we're good. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, it's not. I was thinking Marvel vs. Capcom. I put fucking Street Fighter 2 on there. Oops. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. So this stuff always loads up perfect. It's the main menu going into the first mission. That's where it gets stuck. It always gets stuck. Main menu going into the first mission, it'll black screen on you. If this thing loads into the first, if it loads, here we go. Here's the ultimate test. I've tried 4 different emulators. It just works. It just works. We're playing Tomb Raider. It just works. Like, you have no idea. I tried this on the PS3. I tried this on like 3 different PlayStation emulators. It's like the only way. That's the reason why I didn't make a video for Tomb Raider's anniversary. I was actually going to start up like a little bit of a playthrough on YouTube of Tomb Raider 1 for the anniversary of it. The only way that I was able to somewhat get the game functional was to install it on the goddamn PC. Like the actual, like I dug around for like a day trying to find Tomb Raider 1's PC installer. And I finally found the damn thing, like after a day's worth of... Jeez, it just works. And it looks good. Wow. This might be one of my new favorite little boxes. I just... If I can get the Nintendo stuff working on this too, and it just works like this is awesome. I mean, it's right on the money too. Like there's no lag. So we can actually do this too, I guess, from the looks of it. So this is without the screen filtering tech. Okay, yeah, so there is a bit of screen filtering tech that is being... So there's an anti-aliasing that's happening right there. And it's making it look way smoother. This is what I remember... Like, this right here is what I remember the game looking like. Like, straight up. Yeah, I never could... I could not figure out where the hell to go. It was like after... There's a certain point before the first like major checkpoint that happens. I got lost right there. I just couldn't figure out where the hell to go. And it's because you had to move something out of the way from the wall. The wall blends in. That box area. I got stuck there as a kid. I was just like, I don't know where the fuck to go. And I had been stuck here also. Of like, how do you open that? And the thing is, that's a trick question because you don't open that. You come up here. This is, I love it. I absolutely love it. I just have a box I can just go and and it works. That is great. Yeah, this is pretty special right here, especially like loading up Crash Bandicoot 2 and using this controller with Crash 2. Got the bear down there. That's insane. Yeah, so Retroarch should also run the NES titles and whatnot. I just didn't put any NES titles on there because I didn't think it would. I decided to have to do some more setup for it. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'll definitely be loading up Street Fighters and Tekkens and and everything else on it. God, just having that again sitting there is like, jeez. Definitely all the Final Fantasy games all end up loading up on here and everything. And the thing, it just works too. It just bloop, and you have like the cover art is just there. So anything with the PlayStation logo on it is what I added in. And then the rest of them are actually pre-installed. Damn, man, that is so cool. That is so cool. I don't want to turn it off. Like I don't want to turn the stream off, but it's 4 hours. Going on 4.5 hours. It's super easy setup. The last time I tried to set something up like that, it failed. That was the controller. I mean, it's awesome too that I actually have an extra one of these. So, yeah. Wow. Having hands on with this too is something special too. For me, it's super special because this was the first control. This was the controller. Like no joke, this is a controller that made me just fall in love with gaming, and this was the controller that just teleported me into those virtual worlds and put me onto the adventures and everything. Sega, I enjoyed the Sega. I enjoyed the NES. Those were cool, but this is the one where it's just like you forget that the controller's in your hands and you just zone into the world and everything. So, yeah, I'm gonna get going though. I'm gonna call it here. Kind of a 2-part stream. I know because power went out, but yeah, it is working. It is working super easy and well, and I am going to get the rest of the library download, and I'm going to also get the Nintendo library download and all that, and we'll reconvene in the future. Next up, maybe tomorrow I might start, maybe Wednesday, we'll see. Next up is going to be Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We're going to jump into that and finish up the Tomb Raider trilogy. And probably this weekend coming up, I will try and get the Nintendo side of all this stuff working on this box on the PlayStation Classic. And I know Nintendo games on a PlayStation, blasphemy. But I mean, this is basically a RetroPie unit. You know, it's a very cool looking RetroPie unit. So yeah, we're good. I'll try and get him working on this right here, the Retroarch, and we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, we might end up having some definitely. I got a whole long list of like Sega Saturn games, short list of Sega Saturn games, but a long list of like N64, GameCube, Dreamcast, and for the most part, that's going to probably be it. It's like 4 consoles, 4 hours, and we'll just jump between a bunch of different games. I have so many games, I'm probably never going to get through half of them on stream. But we'll check out like the best of the best of those systems. And then I'm going to also work on checking out the original Xbox titles too and seeing what's available out there. So yeah, we'll do a lot more retro streams in the future here. This is a lot of fun. I like it. I like going back and rediscovering old gems. I like going back and checking out, the roots of everything. And also you get some ideas for where to go in the future with everything. So, yeah, I can't believe this just works. So, man. And then I have I haven't seen that cover like that for so long. I have like this Crash Bandicoot, I've showed it on stream a few times though, but that Crash Bandicoot cover, I have the 2-way thing there where Crash is all 3D and stuff. I have that like in the other room, so that's it's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Anyways, I'm gonna get going. So go check out the YouTube channel. There's going to be a recorded playthrough very soon of Bayonetta. I'm gonna run through Bayonetta 1 and 2 on just a recorded playthrough on YouTube. So if you want to see that, it's going to be exclusive to YouTube. Go and check it out there. Again, we're going to start up Shadow of Tomb Raider here on stream on Twitch. We're going to run through Shadow of Tomb Raider, and after that, who knows? I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might be jumping into an old shooter that I was playing on stream before, and I just I'm not totally looking forward to it, but we'll see what happens there. And yeah, I might actually jump into some Warzone sooner or later. They do have solos in Warzone now again, so we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by. And as always, go check out the YouTube channel and everywhere else with that is Warwolf. I will see ya next time.